Okay, guys. Today we're reviewing for our quiz tomorrow. So we'll be working. Well, tomorrow you won't get to use this sheet, but I think it's still good to have this summary sheet in front of you to kind of help you get started knowing what type of triangle you're dealing with. Is going to help you decide what rules to use. If you're dealing with two angles, those are easy. Those are, you just do law of sines, find the missing side, missing angle. If you see side angle, you got to go through that additional step, got to find that imaginary height. And from there, decide, am I dealing with 0 triangle, 1 triangle, or 2 triangle? And then go on from there. Law of cosines would be if it's side angle side or side. With side angle side, you just start with whatever angle they give you. But with side, you want to start with the largest angle. So whatever has the longest side, look across from it. That's going to be your largest angle. And you're going to pick the formula for it. Now, formulas, okay? I will not give you law of sines. You guys know that one. You guys demonstrated your ability to do that on the check-in quiz. Now with law of cosines, I'll give you one variation. And then you have to build the other ones. Okay, so let's practice building those variations. So let's say I gave you a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of a. So the nice thing is that with these formulas, you know that your ends are the same letter. Lowercase has the square, uppercase is by itself. So and then those are the only 2 times your letters will show up. And everything in between are just going to be the other letters that are not at the ends. Okay. So if I want to do the b squared one, b squared equal to what? A squared plus c squared minus 2ac. All the middle, all the non letters or letters that are not at the ends will show up in the middle. And then cosine of what? B. Yep. So your ends will always, your bookends will be matching. Okay. C squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of c. All right, so I'll give you the first one, and then you have to just build the other 2. Okay. Yeah, I'll put the first one up on the board. Okay. All right. So there's this activity that I was going to do with you, but I just don't know if I have enough time. So I was just going to give you one of the sheets to do. So today I want you guys to work through. This is level 3. Level 1 and 2 are just matching, and I feel like those are less like the quiz. So I want you guys to just practice through 1 through 6. The key's on the back, but obviously, try to go through it without the key. And if we have time, we'll do the quiz review. I like not doing the quiz review in class because I like the fact that that you can take it home and you can do a mock quiz on your own and see how well you do leading up to tomorrow, and that kind of gives you, and have the full key attached. So maybe we'll work through the word problem just so that you can kind of see it. But really, you're just trying to put the information onto a triangle, and then from there decide the same decisions you would make. So I'm gonna save the quiz review for you to work on later tonight as a way of getting ready for the quiz. Okay, but I'd like for you guys to do the level 3, which is also I think good quiz review material. Okay, so you guys picked up a scratch sheet, and I'm going to be working through it as well, but I'll try not to talk a lot so that you guys can kind of work through it at your own pace, and then you can look up on the board to see where I'm at, or you can just go at your own pace and work through the sheet and use the back to help you check your progress. Okay, any questions? Okay, all right, so go ahead and then yeah, I expect you guys to So this will be the classwork for today. Okay, so at the end of class, I'm going to walk around and make sure that you're at least attempting all these problems. So I do want you to prepare for the quiz. Okay. And if you're stuck at any moment in time, just raise your hand. I mean, I want you to ask questions, but I'll probably just walk over and just answer your individual questions. Hopefully, based off of what I saw Friday, it looks like most of you guys are almost there. Just, pretty comfortable. Just have to get that extra rep. But yeah, if you're stuck at any point, raise your hand. I'll come around and clarify any questions you have. Your question? If there is a second solution, then you say triangle.
Guys, for number 2, even though number 2 is side angle, what's nice about number 2 that we don't have to worry about a bunch of stuff? It's obtuse, right? So if it's obtuse, as long as your opposite side is longer than the side here, we're safe. You're just dealing with one triangle. You don't have to worry about
Dealing with the ambiguous case unless the side angle has an angle that's acute, but obtuse makes it easier.
So yeah, so it's automatically one triangle.
Yes, if the opposite side is longer than the 12.2.
If it's shorter, then it's 0 triangles. Yeah, so it's either 0 or 1. You're never going to deal with an issue with 2. No. The quiz will be more like worksheet 2.
So it'll be where you're going to build out your information, and then it's either 1 or 2 triangles. And if there is 2 triangles, you fill everything in. If there's only 1 triangle, you cross it out. So more like what we did on Friday. But I want to save this for you guys to do on your own tonight.
Yeah, this is just to kind of
help you get your first steps. But yeah, if we finish this, we could definitely start on the quiz review. Number 3, side angle, acute angle as well. We got to go through, we got to find that imaginary height, altitude, because that 55, we don't know exactly where that's going to land.
And one triangle, right, there you go. They want to do this one.
If you look at it, If you look at it and you try to redraw it, like. It's important. Say that one more time. And what? Then we just said. This is the first thing. Two lines now.
Mhm.
I think 5, so I know for number 4, you start with like the angle that's across from the biggest side. But for 5, do you automatically do the one that's sandwiched in between the two sides?
Yes, yeah, because that's the only angle I have, so I got it, that's the only one I got to deal with.
Alright,
Yeah,
thank
good,
you.
yeah. Okay, the nice thing about having two triangles is that if you can figure out the acute angle B, the other angle B will always be supplementary. So if my angle B here is 69, then I know my other angle B for my second triangle will be 180 minus 69, right? Your two angle Bs will always have that 180 relationship with each other, which is nice.
Sometimes you want to solve for both, right?
I'm sorry?
Sometimes you want to solve for both.
Right, right. So here it's only asking for angle B. But yeah, if you were to solve for both, you would continue on with law of sines to figure out the rest of the angles. Okay, but this worksheet is really kind of focused on just trying to get that first step. If you can get that first step down, everything else falls in the line, which is law of sines. So that first step is the hardest. So we're just practicing with getting that first step down.
And then I get pushed anymore, but that. Oh, no.
Guys, if you're good with this first worksheet, let's go ahead and move on to the quiz review.
I know.
I was like that.
14, you gotta go, right?
What?
Yep. You have to go at 15? Yeah, you can go.
Don't play the dice game. I don't. I lost it.
Well, because of, elimination, you know, that it's a triangle, but it's like, because H is.
Yeah. It's the fact that 10 is too short, right?
Oh, right, just want to finish with the 11.
It's a minimum length.
That's right.
I was asking if your shoes were new. Not gonna. I'll do it. So I did it. I just still think. He knows all the time. Well, their name she was just. I was like, oh, research. I was like, she's just. And then you tell me that's location. It's just a bunch of jokes. Like, it's like, okay, I get what it's about, but also like, that's not like importance, which is why I don't. We'll also, if you just. That'll show you. Exactly. Yes. Like, came in as you know, and I'm like, okay, so what are we gonna do for the cake? I thought it was gonna be like. Why do you have sort of like combination with making, oh, I don't like making all that design? What? Like, it's just stuff that's like, where do you click it? Where do you would not expect it? It would be like, wow, this is always really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I just heard over that.
Yeah.
No, I've been with drugs. I like being flexible. You know, I just realized that like, you know, that stage of school when it's just like constant school. Like we haven't even done, you know, like the daytime things, like daytime things. Oh yeah, I like this. But I don't like when it says. I feel like just like. Even better. She said she's gonna die tomorrow, very true. This is really, this one we like.
Yeah, that one right there.
Why didn't I say for the second triangle, all you have minus this.
That's all for me for one.
It's not that.
Not all you have to do.
Because, no, I was thinking,
Yeah. But like,
His guitar broke halfway through the set. Did I not miss the? So I saw that. I was like, oh no, that was the pumpkins that we got. My brother, I was like, oh my god, yeah, I said, why? It's like pumpkins.
Oh, well, I was waiting to line the theories.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very just. Well, I said country now.
Oh, wait.
I was thinking this in my prep. I feel like. We want bad. No, I like these sort of classes. I think that. And then that whole face was straight out this. Oh my God. But that.
That's good. I guess.
But either side, he comes back to that kind of the same. Never thought.
That's the thing though. Problem is, they should have said,
You know,
you
you
know,
know, yeah, I'm sure he was-
That's a guarantee. That's not guaranteed.
No, it's pretty. I like my music.
But we still have like some stuff that are also particularly that I can there.
Yeah.
I do.